G'day guys, how's everyone going today? I'm actually doing a challenge today. I popped up on our Facebook group a couple of different things and I asked if anyone had a challenge that they'd like to see me do, complete, attempt, all of the above describing words. And Donna put something up and it was actually really good because there's literally like 23 different comments on there and photos and people sort of chucking their ideas forward, which was awesome. I absolutely love that, and that's exactly what I want the Facebook group for people to just feel free to share whatever, so as long as it's obviously appropriate. Now what am I doing? I'll tell you what the challenge is, and I'll put the challenge in the description below. If you want to pop over to the Facebook group, that's in the description below as well. And you are more than welcome to go for it. And, because sometimes we need a different jumping off point. Instead of it just being our photos or a story that we want to tell, sometimes I was actually set aside. What was I doing? I was watching a Facebook Live, and it was for Cass over on Crazy Craft Obsessions, and I was watching a Facebook and she talked about a micro story. Now, I've never heard of it described that way before, but a micro story to me is the story within a story, the story within a day. Like, we all get up, we all go through our mundane bits and pieces throughout the day, but the micro stories are, the ones where you tripped over or slipped over and you were on the ground laughing so hard because it would have looked hilarious. That's like the micro story in when maybe you were taking the laundry to the clothesline. Do you know what I mean? Now, what you can see me doing at the moment, here's my micro story. This is where this is leading to. I did this and I had this in front of the camera. I'm trying to process how to do a short on YouTube. So here I am. I'm literally trying so hard, but I've left it in here because I want you guys to know that when I'm scrapbooking, I'm not just sitting down and focused wholeheartedly on one particular thing. It could be phone calls, it could be any number of things, and now it's involving shorts or reels as well, because I think that there is a platform for that within our craft. So anyway, so that's why I left that in there. Not to look really rude that I was on my phone instead of scrapping and it's involved. To me, that's like the micro story slipped in there. Yes, I was scrapbooking, but I was doing that as well. Now, what was the challenge that Donna set down? The challenge rules, what she said was no photos of people, no holiday or landscape photos, and no pet photos. Now, to take those three out, if you've been here for any length of time, you will know they're my main three things that I scrap. So that was a challenge, and it must be a photo about your everyday life. So for those things, I sort of thought, you know what? That's actually a really good challenge, especially for me, because I always scrapbook either my children, my husband. We might go on a day out, or my children doing, let's be honest, the amount of gymnastics photos you guys have seen. My children when they were a lot younger, or my dogs, they regularly feature on my channel. So to take those elements out of it, I sort of thought, wow, I wonder if I've actually got any photos. And I did. I actually looked back, and these are the photos that I take just purely to pop up on either Facebook or something like that. And what is in these photos? 1, Pascal sherbet lemons. I don't know if you guys remember these from when... Okay, we're all of varying ages on here, but when I was a child, we used to have these lollies, and I haven't seen them for so long. for my overseas peeps, these are, so it's a boiled lolly, and it's inside it has a little bit of sherbet. So as you get through the hard lolly, in the center there's a fizzy sherbet. I haven't seen them for so long. It was crazy. Saw them at the shop, picked them up, and I thought, yep, that's what I'll have me one of them while I'm scrapping or whatever. The middle photo is when you may recall, I actually put up a post about the washi tapes. I got those that was a trip that I went to restock some supplies from Officeworks. Don't worry, it is not broken. It is all good. I'm still there. Again, I say, micro stories. I'm doing more than one thing at a time. So that was me just restocking my pens. They're the pens that I get from Officeworks, and picked up some washi tape while I was there. And the last one is a photo. I got to the bottom of a jar of Stickles gel, I think we call it. What do we call it? And now I've thrown it in the bin and I can't find it. Yes, I can. I found it. Stop looking. It is Stickles glitter gel. That's the moon dust one. Don't stress, guys. I have a backup. I always have a backup of stuff, because this particular one, I can see me using this for a very long time. It's my go-to. I love that one. So I put those three photos together because in a timeline, they're all to do with my scrapping. I'm calling it my scrapping supplies. Okay. Is that a bit of a stretch? Yeah, slightly. Do I need lollies in my craft room? Not really, but hey, it makes the day go a little bit smoother. Is it helping in my weight loss journey? No. But, yeah, get that on the good big jobs. Now, what I'm using is the Dear Lizzy Stay Colourful collection and the matching sticker book. I bought these collections because I do like them. There's the sticker book. Bang. Look. Say truck, here truck, see truck, say truck, see truck. Look, I'm having a bit of a squirrel today. I'll tell you why I'm having a bit of a squirrel. So I have a few health problems, which some of you guys may know. And I'm actually, today I've started another medication and it's making me feel a bit woozy. So I have to say, it's a bit ordinary, but it's going to be okay. I know it will go away because I've been on it before and it will go away. So now, what am I doing? I don't normally go back 3 steps here. This is not typically how I would normally like to scrap. I bought this collection and I bought this sticker book quite a while ago. And when I bought these, I was trying to change the way I scrap, and I say that with my fingers in quotation marks. I was trying to change the way I scrap to suit what everyone else was doing. It did not work for me. It did not, it does not, and it will never work for me to do what other people do. I think there's a space for everyone to be unique, and this is, yeah. What can I say? I love this product. I love these colors. But can I make them work the way other people can by layering up here and there, all over the place? Not really. But I thought I would take it upon myself, because this particular layout had nothing really to do with a topic other than some scrapbook supplies. I thought it would lend itself to using some of this collection color-wise and all the poppy things. What I'm putting on there is I've got this packet of Tim Holtz mini paper clips, and they are the cutest little things, and I have them sitting in front of me on the desk and I forget to use them all the time. But I remembered on this one because I wanted something small, something tiny, and I remembered them. They are the cutest little things. I don't even know if you can still get them anymore because I've had them for so long. A couple of years, easy. So all I'm really doing, this is, like I said, it's not my typical scrappy style, but I think it works. In the end, I was a little bit stuck because that sprinkle page in the background, I'd already taken a chunk off the side for something else, right? So I thought I'll just run it up the center and just leave the wider black border. That'll be fine. I think that's what really threw me off, but it gave me somewhere to have some overhang, and that kind of helped me. So I am just fussy cutting around a few bits and pieces, and this bunny, the reason I put this bunny on here is because, little known fact about me, I absolutely love bunnies. I love them. I love everything about them. We can't have them in Queensland, but I love bunnies. And when I saw it in this book, I thought, you know what? I reckon I could sneak it onto this page, because not a lot else on here sort of makes sense, because it's all just scrapbooking supplies. We all use tags. We all use paper clips. We all use words. That's where my brain was going with this layout. So it's not really it's not my typical, but that's okay. Now, what else was I going to tell you? I did pull out right at the very beginning, you would have seen the Amy Tangerine stickers. Now, I didn't end up using those. What I ended up using instead was, again, Amy Tangerine thickers, but they're the BARTESKI ones. So I ended up using those ones instead, because I got to the end of this page and I actually moved on to another page before I finished filming this one. And the reason behind doing that was I got to this sort of point and I was like, is it done? Should it be done? Do I dare to throw just a little bit more at this or not? Because sometimes, and I've said this before, sometimes if you're looking at your page and you think, it doesn't quite look right, I've gone too far, sometimes you haven't gone quite far enough. And I know the rule, put everything, like when you get dressed, put everything on and then take one thing off and it's right. It's kind of, that's the theory I run with a lot of the time. But today I came back to it. So here is me coming back to it today. Now, what I ended up doing was pulling out these stickers. Now, they are normally black, but I sprayed them. If you are a regular viewer, you'll remember that I sprayed the whole thing with my homemade mica spray. And so it's black and goldish, so it's got a bit of a shimmer to it, because I found when they were just black, I wasn't using them. So this way, I sort of felt myself going, okay, this works. This is a bit better. I was going to just use the words as the titles, but it needed a solid grounding title. And by being black and pulling that bit of black in and then doing a little bit more pen work, there's a bit more black on the page and it balanced out those big wide borders. So like I said, sometimes you just need to add a little bit more. If you think you're finished, but it just isn't quite right, if you've got the luxury and you're not doing it on your kitchen table that you need to clear for dinner tonight, if you're able to leave it overnight, come back to it with fresh eyes the next day. Because something that I struggle with challenges is, obviously they are to push you outside your comfort zone, but I find that I overthink it. I overprocess a challenge. And given that Donna took away all my favorite things to scrap, it was a challenge. And here's the close-up for you guys. It did work in the end. I think it worked. Let me know in the comments if you like it, if you think it worked. And yeah, so also in the description, you'll find the Facebook group. my Instagram. You will find any contact details in case you want to contact me. Hop over to the Facebook group if you like. Leave me a comment. I love responding to everybody, and I love hearing about everybody's day. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, and I seriously appreciate each and every one of you. Chat to you later, guys. Bye for now.